Okay, our final inductee of the evening is Kevin Logue. Kevin was a member of the lacrosse team from 1995 through 1998. He is the first lacrosse player inducted into our Athletics Hall of Fame. So again, at the time Kevin played, I was the head athletic trainer, and I was at that time covering all our games, so I got to see all of our home lacrosse games. And one thing I can say is it was truly fun to watch Kevin play. I mean, he could score some goals. High, low, off the crossbar, in the corner, high-speed shots, off-speed shots, shots that bounce, you name it, he figured out a way to shoot them, and most of them went in. So he definitely had a talent at scoring goals. In talking with Coach Risk about Kevin recently, the word that came up between us that we agreed upon was tenacious. And Kevin really was a fierce competitor. When he got on the field at lacrosse time, he was going to take care of business. But a good thing about Kevin was off the field he was also modest. One of my favorite quotes is, if you have to tell people how good you are, then you're not good enough. Well, Kevin never had to tell people how good he was. Again, now some of Kevin's accomplishments. He was a two-time all-conference selection. He was first-team selection in 1997 and 1998. As far as his career stats at Stockton, he is Stockton's all-time leader with goals. He's got 191. He's second in points, which is a combination of goals and assists, at 261. And he's also fifth in the career assists at Stockton. So again, a common theme amongst the inductees today. Not only could they score, but they also were willing to dish the ball off so other people could score too. In season stats, he has the first, second, and fourth best totals for goals in a season. He has the first and third best totals for points in a season. He has the fifth best total for assists in a season. And in 1997, he tied for the most points in the nation with 101. He ranks number 22 in NC Division III history for career goals. So all very impressive numbers. And, you know, another thing I'll say about all those goals scored is there's more than one goalie who left Stockton with a little bit of a twitch that he probably didn't have when we started the game. So I give you our tenacious but modest Kevin Logue.
Thanks, John. It's a great honor to be selected as the first lacrosse player in Stockton's Athletic Hall of Fame. I hope some more lacrosse players will join me soon. I'd like to thank everyone that came out here today for this great event. In particular, I'd like to thank my teammates, coaches, family members for their support. Also, thanks John and the athletic committee. Special thanks to my wife and children for listening to my speech. So ever since John contacted me, let me know that I had been selected for the Hall of Fame, I started to reflect on my lacrosse and sports careers. And honestly, it feels like a lifetime ago, since my freshman year was 20 years ago. But it's been fun remembering those days. I thought of the practices, traveling for games, preparing for games, celebrating after games with my teammates, whether we won or lost. I was very lucky to have been part of such a great fun bunch of guys, great teammates and friends. Also special thanks to my attack line of Pete and Rory. Is the best line I ever played with. Told Pete I'd say his name. So I'm also very lucky to have played 4 years for the legendary Coach Risk, a New Jersey Lacrosse Hall of Fame member and pioneer for lacrosse in New Jersey. Coach was unquestionably committed to his team and each of its players. I remember on my first visit to campus, meeting Coach and him making me feel very welcomed. Coach always kept us entertained with his one-liners, and I still use some of his phrases like, "You could screw up a one-man parade," or "that and 50 cents will get you a cup of coffee." The truth is, Coach really cares about his players, and he helped make my 4 years here very enjoyable, so thank you. A quick story from senior year spring break trip. At the beginning of warm-ups, Coach unfortunately got hit with a ball from Rory that came out kind of on the wrong line and hit Coach in the nose, and we had to play the game without Coach. And I think the whole team learned quickly that how important it was playing with Coach, because we got beat pretty bad and we didn't know what we were doing. Further, my reflections have helped me realize that playing sports through my life have helped me both personally and professionally. And they've taught me how to work in a team environment and deal with adversity. It's helped me build confidence, work hard, and be a leader. I was lucky to have great team leaders like Dan and Bob remind me to go to class and get passing grades, otherwise I couldn't play. As simple as it sounds, without teammates and reminders, I'm sure I would not have done as well academically and probably would not have finished my degree in 4 years. I truly believe that sports is bigger and more important than just playing a game. I think it builds characters, vital for future happiness and success, and I hope my children love sports like I do and benefit like I have. In my 4 years at Stockton, the lacrosse team was really like a family. We did everything together from parties, dinners, and movies before games. We even had a Thanksgiving dinner one year. We all lived together and we hung out together. I look back on those days with great pride and appreciate the lifelong friends that I've made. It was truly a great decision for me to go to Stockton, and I'm very thankful. Thanks to my dad for always attending games, traveling great lengths to see them. Lastly, congratulations to all the other inductees, and thank you, everyone, for this incredible honor. Thank you.